Hello, friends. In this short video, I would like to talk about money and investments. First of all, I would like to share with you certain basic inputs. Take care of your health, which is very much important. And If you lose your health, you can't create wealth. So you need to create wealth, which is very much required. But more than that, you have to care for your health. And secondly, you have to invest into money to achieve financial independence. And financial independence is a must. And People were ignoring in the past, but nowadays it's very much important. It's more relevant than ever before. Because I am 63 years old. I don't have any financial independence, and because the era I was born is different. Now this young people are very smart and brilliant, and especially Gen Z are very ambitious, and they are very much calculated and cautious. So I'm very happy for them. And when you want to make money when you want to achieve financial independence, I would like to share with you certain insights that money gives you freedom, and money gives you opportunities. Money gives you lots of options. So when you are independent, you can lead from the front, and you don't have to depend on others. So you should always strive for financial independence, and so that you can lead your life peacefully and happily. Unfortunately, people squander money here and there, and they lose everything. So you should be very much careful. And coming to this investments, compound interest is the most important thing. It's the eighth wonder in the world, said Einstein. So we should emphasize the importance of compound interest, and more than that, you should read a lot. When you look at Warren Buffett, he reads a lot. He reads balance sheets. He invests most of his time for reading. He's an investor. He's more than an entrepreneur. He's an investor, and he knows how to invest. And he made huge money only through investments. There are people, they are entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs means they start from scratch, and they do lots of things. Uh, Whereas investors means they put money, and they wait for the results with a lot of patience. So when you want to make money, you should have a discipline, and you should have patience, and you should have a long horizon. And unfortunately, most of the people, they want quick money, which is not possible. You need to wait for the results, and in fact, you should start early so that you can make money. But in my case, at the age of 60, I started a SIPs of 2000 rupees, because I started late, because I had some family commitments, and I had to provide education of my two sons. And my priority was only education. So I give that priority, and fortunately, my two sons have become financial independence, and both are qualified. And I also earned my PhD in the year 2011. But I was focusing more about education rather than for money. So in that way, I did my best, and my two sons are postgraduates. I am a doctorate, so we are very happy. But when I talk about money, I don't have financial independence. Still, I am struggling to make my living. And add to that, I had a brain stroke in the year 2021. Lots of challenges I had, and my right portion of the body was totally paralyzed. I can't type with my right hand, and I can't eat with my right hand. So lots of challenges I developed. So I realized the importance of money ever before. Earlier, I was taking everything for granted, because basically I'm healthy. Because for the last 40 years, I have been hitting gym, and I'm from Indian Air Force background. So I was taking everything for granted, but COVID struck, and my health was disturbed, and literally I would have been dead on the I would have been dead in the year 2021. I survived because of my positive psychology and because of the power of subconscious mind. This is about my personal life and journey. So what is required is that you need to have financial independence, and these young people are very smart and brilliant. You have to care for your health, and you should have term insurance. You should have health insurance. I don't have term insurance. I don't have health insurance also. So I have to find ways and means of generating wealth. I was so passionate about education that I didn't care for other things. And secondly, second challenge with me was that I was focusing on education and learning and non-profits, and I was reading a lot, and I published books, but there was no money from the books. So that was one more challenge, and brain stroke. All challenges have cropped up, but the thing is that I am gradually recovering. For more than 5 years, I have health challenges. I am recovering. So age is just a number. As long as you are healthy, so you can make money. When you look at Colonel Sanders, he had challenges, and he was a divorcee, and then again he was a military veteran. Then he started a KFC and became successful. So it's possible for everyone, irrespective of the age. Only thing, you should be very resilient. You should have a positive attitude so that you can make money. So when we look at investments, my general perspective is that usually stock market gives more returns than real estate. Then real estate gives more returns than gold. Than FD, and I'm dead against FD, fixed deposits, and usually the rate of inflation in India is around 6% or so. So we have to beat inflation so that we can get around 12% and above CAGR, so that we can lead our lives comfortably. And these are all my ideas and insights about money and investments. I request you to consider subscribing and sharing with your networks with gratitude.